Welcome. Okay, Glaceon, are you ready
Yeah.
to do the team
Uh-huh.
prep?
Yeah.
Okay, can you do team prep stuff while I pull up draft league sheet stuff?
I can.
Let's go.
All right. I'm just gonna go in the order I have them on my thing from when
Okay,
we were building.
great.
So the first one I have on my sheet is Claude's Ire, the all squishmallow. We gave this thing a citrus berry, and this thing this week it has high horsepower because we need a good ground type move because this is an electric type team. Yeah, this is an electric type team. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's what all of our Pokemon are built around. They have fast Pokemon, they have electric Pokemon, Nuzzle, all that jazz. I'm not gonna go into the specifics. You get it. Regieleki, yada yada yada. Uh, and we gave this thing a water absorb for Lantern because water is like really its one weakness that they're gonna have for us.
Yep, and the
Um,
Terra
and
Waters.
and Terra Waters. They have some Terra Waters. They also have some Terra Flyings, and we're covering that with Rock Slide, and then we gave it Recover and Toxic Spikes because they don't have any poison types, so they can't get rid of them unless if they're running like a Defog move, which we think is highly unlikely. Yeah. Do I do the next one?
You want me to do the next one?
I didn't know if you were ready.
I am ready.
All right.
Alright, we have the High Dragon, the Iron Jugulis. It is holding the booster energy. We've got the Quark Drive. We are booster speed because we want to get off that tailwind. We also are Terra Ground. We are Earth Power Terra Ground. We also have Knockoff for support as well as Sunny Day for support as well. Interesting set.
Should I do the other lead?
I'm down.
All right. Other lead, double V. Oh, McTeeny, back at it again. So we normally run a jetpack on this thing, but we decided that they might try and take advantage of that. So we give this thing a white herb instead. And it also means if they don't try and target it, it's still helpful for us because we gave this thing V create, which is our main attacking move, just to absolutely nuke something. Um, and then we give it Energy Ball and Scorching Sands because Scorching Sands is super effective. Energy Ball gets the things that's strong into this, such as the Terras. And but yeah, basically it's like we get our stats lowered. We won't get switched out, and if we get off of V create ourselves, we'll still be at normal speed and defenses. This thing's just a beast. Yeah, I don't really need to say anything else. Protect is protect. It's our other lead. If we need to protect turn one, I guess we can, but we're probably looking to V create.
But I'm going to go back up. We have our Grimace, our Curum here. This thing is special Curum specifically because the only ground move it has is Earth Power, and that is special. Its special attack isn't terrible. It's 120, right? So it's about on par with like Iron Jugulis. It's better than Greninja, things like that. So not a terrible thing to take advantage of. We also have Ice Beam on here for some damage and hit those flying types. We have Protect and we have Roost. Hopefully we can take good advantage of that Roost this time.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, this one I had to campaign to get Greninja on the team, and I did it. And for that reason, it's our camera of the week. It's so goofy. I absolutely adore it. This thing is a Protean dig power herbs that we can turn into a ground type. And just turn one, just get off a dig because we're faster than almost anything on their team. Um, and so there's like select scenarios where we're gonna like protect with this thing so we don't die, and then we're just stuck as Terra Normal or something, I guess. But we really want to get off that. Well, not Terra Normal, just a normal type. But yeah, we really want to get off that dig with the power herb. We think it's funny. This thing has Brick Break for the screens they might be setting up, Ice Punch for the Terra Flyings, because we needed another move and we didn't really know what to do because it's not a great physical mon, and water doesn't do us any good. And yeah, I'm really pleased to be bringing Greninja because it's going to be very fun to play with, I think,
This is going to be
against this
very
team, and
bulky.
they're not going to be expecting this, I don't think.
I also tested Power Herb, and it does work like we think. So,
Okay, cool.
yeah. Let's go back up to our last Mon in Chuck. So we have Chuck here. Chuck is holding the Assault Vest because he's very defensive, period. And we need some special defense. So that will be nice. Electric is more of a special type, but hitting on the physical or special side is not going to hurt Chuck too bad. We have Stomping Tantrum, obviously, for those electric types that they may have. Maybe, just maybe. We also have the Stone Edge to boost that Stomping Tantrum if need be. We have Body Press, and then we also have Drain Punch here as well. We are Terra Grass on this thing to resist some electric type moves.
Yeah, but we're not expecting to do Terra Grass. Originally, instead of Drain Punch, we had Terra Blast with Terra Grass because they would do crazy damage. But then we realized Tight Dragon's probably going to be our Terra, so we just played Grass for defensive and gave a Drain Punch to get back health. Yep. And yeah, okay, now we need to hop in because we're like 15 minutes late because traffic was bad.
We'll see you in a second. Welcome back. I forgot to record this one, so we are going to play this one out. It has been 2 weeks since we did this battle, so I'm going to try to recap it as best that I can. So hopefully the team builder will carry me through this, and hopefully I'll be able to remember while this is on really slow on how the battle went. Our leads for this were, well, you guys know the leads. I'm pretty sure I remember the leads. Yes, okay. So Victini and then Iron Jugulis. So this lead, I didn't realize it at the time, but obviously they bring in Tapu Koko, which has Electric Surge. I didn't know at the time. I didn't remember at the time. I knew we got the boost because I knew we were booster energy, but this is actually just from Electric Terrain. So I choose to switch this in. The reason that they do that is we are normally Eject Pack. This time we weren't because we knew he had Luxray, and if he used Eject Pack, we would just not get a move off this turn. He knew that. That's why we ran White Herb. So, goated, honestly. We protected here with Victini because we didn't want to take unnecessary damage. We wanted to make sure that we got the Tailwind up here. We Terra'd to make sure we didn't die to electric type moves. And he Wild Charges us. So we know this is physical, and we didn't get any hurt this turn. So that's super, super good. We are very, very fast. Both of our Pokemon are faster than max speed Regieleki. So we body with Earth Power, and then we go for the V-Create on this Luxray. So we're sitting pretty right now. We're looking good, looking good. This Tornadus comes in, we think, we're just going to do the same thing. We're actually going to set up the sun here, I think, is what we do. Let's see it. Ooh, it Thunder Waves us. I forgot that happened. I guess that means that in the future it won't matter. We Sunny Day here, and then we V-Create again. Boom. And I am so shocked that this thing lived. So shocked, honestly. So, yeah. And we're Terra Ground here, so we can't really hit any of these Pokemon. We switch Victini out here, I believe. Yep. Into Clodsire. Since we were slower, we switched up second, so we don't take that Intimidate drop. They defog to get rid of the Booster Energy, or the Quirk Drive, but Booster Energy reactivates anyway. And that is how we guaranteed outspeed Tapu Koko. So they're kind of cooked here. They were relying on us not being Booster Energy. Our Tailwind goes away. We think it's pretty safe here to go for Tailwind anyway. And then we will... We get Flash Cannon here. Obviously that does not do a lot of damage. And then we get Psychic Fangs. That does way, way more than it should. I thought this thing was Guts, but obviously it's only Intimidate. We get the Rock Slide. Rock Slide does good damage to both. And then now we're Tailwinded, even though that doesn't help Clodsire much. Baby Doll Eyes, very, very good move on Luxray. I do have to say so myself. We Earth Power here, does quite a bit. And then we... so we find out that this thing is probably its best move is Flash Cannon here. We don't think about that at the time. But we miss but we make sure we take down the Luxray. The Luxray is the big threat here, in my opinion. So I'm really, really glad me and Glaceon both went shoo. Thank God we hit on the Pokemon that we wanted to, because we knew that the Luxray was the biggest threat. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we doubled this thing. I don't know. Maybe we rock slided. It was a pretty easy, pretty easy decision either way. I think we rock slided here. Yeah, we did. This Thundurus is very, very good. And I don't like it being so good. Okay, Tapu Koko comes back out. Here we think two things. Here we think two things. We think it could be Terra Psychic, it could be Terra Flying. This is the only Pokemon left. If it's Terra Psychic, we only have knockoff. We're not actually running Dark Pulse. So we thought if it's Terra Psychic, Earth Power is still going to do more anyway. If it's Terra Flying, then we have like Rock Slide on. We have Rock Slide on freaking what's his face? Clodsire, and then we all obviously have Regirock in the back, right? So like, we're fine if it's Terra. If it's Terra Flying, so we Earth Powered anyway. It does not Terra at all. It just straight up dies. We get Flash Cannon, we die there. We do not get a 6-0, which is kind of not sad. I never want to like brutally 6-0 somebody, but like it would have been kind of fun. We get another Rock Slide. Here we think, man, we should make Clodsire get all the kills, because obviously, both these Pokemon are on 0 HP. So we want Clodsire to get the kills. So we go out into somebody who has Protect. It just so happens to be our Greninja, which I guess makes sense that they would attack it because we're a water type. But we Protect there. Let's see. Well, Bolt Storm only, it cannot hit ground types. And then I believe this is a Volt Switch. Yep. And then we get off a Rock Slide. And Rock Slide just misses the KO on the Rotom by 0.7%. So we think, man, we want to get the kill with Clodsire. So we Rock Slide again, which means we have to either double Protect or switch. So we just switch into Kyurem Black because Kyurem Black has the most HP and is the most bulky. So, yep, we'll switch into us, take 10%, and then we Rock Slide again to pick up the KO. So that's how it went.